Welcome to Friday Reads. So, I read quite a few books. 2 I DNF'd. And they were Nat Galley books. I hate DNF and Nat Galley books, but if you don't like a book, what do? And one of them, well, actually 2 of them I'm surprised I did DNF, because one is a author that a few of you have read and highly recommend, and another one is an author that I really like, but I don't like the series. So I read The Ghost Next Door by R.L. Stine. I gave this 3 stars. It was a fun, quick read. Hannah woke up from having a dream, actually a nightmare. I'm trying to find the books I read. She woke up from a dream of her house burning, and then she finds out that new people had moved in next door, and after spending a lot of time with the boy next door, I think his name's Danny, she discovers things, and Hannah's figured out that Danny is a ghost. And I did have an idea of the ending. I had a little bit of an idea of it. And then I watched the TV show on, this is the book, the TV show on Netflix, and it's very different than the book. So the one book that I DNF'd, I can't find it now, was Kill Switch by Jonathan Mayberry. That's right, I DNF'd a Jonathan Mayberry book. I was 22% into the book and I was bored out of my friggin' mind. I found it boring, confusing, there was too much going on, too many characters, and I said I'm done. There's too many books I want to read, so I didn't finish that. And then I started reading The Scam by Janet Evanovich. Now, I love Janet Evanovich. I love her Stephanie Plum series. I read them. I laugh out loud with them. They're hilarious. They're a fun read. But The Scam, I read 44% of it, and I was totally bored. Too many characters, confusing on what was really going on, who was really the bad guys, and yeah, I DNF'd it 44% in. I said I'm done. I could care less how it ended. So then I started Pop Goes the Weasel. I don't have a cover for this. I finished Pop Goes the Weasel, and I don't have a cover for that because it's a Nat Galley book, and I gave that 4 stars. That is by M.J. Arledge. It's the 2nd book of the Helen Grace series, and there's a pattern of men being murdered and their hearts are being taken out of their bodies and either sent to their wives or where they work. And it's a prostitute doing it, and so they're trying to figure out which one is doing it, and so the cops have been putting in a lot of overtime. But I enjoyed it. I gave that a 4 star. And right now I'm reading 2 Days Gone by Randall Silvis, and this is also a Nat Galley book, and I am chapter 54. I'm getting near. I have like an hour left. I think it said I have an hour left. I might finish it tonight. A beloved college professor is accused of murdering his entire family, and the community is very shocked because he's very well loved, and he became friends with a cop before this all happened, and the cop's having a hard time believing that he would do it. And the professor's on the run, and now the cop's trying to find him and trying to figure it out. And I am liking it a lot. And then next will be The Haunted Mask, Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. I remember reading this, and I remember the TV show. I remember the TV show more than I do remember reading this, so I'm not sure how close it is till I read it. It says, how ugly is Carly Beth's Halloween mask? It's so ugly that it almost scared her little brother to death. So terrifying that even her friends are totally freaked out by it. It's the best Halloween mask ever. It's everything Carly Beth hoped it would be and more. Maybe too much more, because Halloween is almost over. And Carly Beth is still wearing that special mask. So yeah, I can't wait to read this and see the TV show again. And then on my tablet, I will be reading Damaged by Lisa, is it Scottoline? And that has a cover to it. I don't know if you can see it. And that's a NetGalley book. There it is. That's a NetGalley book. So I want to read that. And I want to read A Ghost of a Romance by Alexis Ashton. This is not a NetGalley. The rest of these are not NetGalley books. Killer Mistress, The True Story of Tanya Herman by Linda Carlisle. Just want to read that. And then I have Mile 81 by Stephen King. Some of these have less than 100 pages, so I know I'll be able to read them. And then the last one for this coming week will be Halloween is for Lovers by Nate Gubin. It says Happily Ever After. So, yeah. I have a few good ones. I'm hoping to finish The 2 Days Gone tonight. Like I said, quite a few of these here are under 100 pages, so I'll probably be able to read at least one a day. And that's it for as far as reading. I don't know how much reading I'll get done this weekend. I'm leave tomorrow morning for a wedding in the Poconos, I believe it is, so I will be back Sunday night sometime, Sunday afternoon. It's only like a 4-hour drive, so I'm going with my son who's in it, and my grandson's in the wedding. So I'm going with them and babysitting. I got invited to go to the reception so I can at least get some food, and then I'll take the baby back to our room. I guess it's all in one place. I don't know if they said it's a country club, so we don't have to drive anywhere. So when Carson gets a little cranky at the reception later on, then I'll take him back to the room too. So that's my plans for this weekend. So I am taking my tablet, because knowing the boys, I'll have to find something, at least Carson cartoon-wise, and on the TV, or I don't know if they're taking their tablet, but I'll get some reading in, just probably not as much as I would like to. So what are you reading, and are you still reading any horror books and Halloween books, and I'm thrilled that I'm getting some books read, and then I keep finding more and more books that aren't thriller books, but that are books that all of you have mentioned that you really enjoyed, and I keep forgetting I have them on my tablet, not to mention all the books on my bookshelf. So I'll get there. Hopefully next year I can get a lot read too. So that's it for now, and I will see you next week. Bye.